To log into Kovair, you will need to know the user ID and password. A set of users are created for Verizon and the list is shared. As part of this CBT, we'll use one of the users, vuser1. This user has some administrative access rights which other users may not have. You can use both Internet Explorer and Firefox to access Kovair. Point your browser to eval60.kovair.com, which will bring you to Kovair's login screen. We'll log in as Verizon user 1, an administrative user. For a non-administrative user, some of the items we'll discuss here may not be available. This brings us to the home page of Verizon user 1. Let me describe the various areas of the page and how to navigate. At the top right, we have the logged in username and the login time. Kovair allows you to open multiple browser windows and multiple tabs within a window to log in as the same or different users. This means at the same time you can be working at the different areas of the Kovair application. Under that, it shows the site name to be Kovair. For a Verizon installation, it should show the site name to be Verizon. For this evaluation, a workspace is created called Issues and Change Management, and all the users have access to this workspace only. Next to the workspace, the link showing workspace setup is available only for the administrative users. The end users will not have access to that link. At the top left, just under the logo, we have the menu area. The top level menus are shown as tabs. For example, here we have Home, Requirements, Test Cases, Issues, Tasks, etc. shown as top level menus. Under each top level menu, you have the submenu items. To see and click a submenu item, you can click the top level menu item like I clicked on the Issue tab. This brings us by default to the page corresponding the first submenu item, which is the list. But there is another way to select a second level menu item or submenu item without clicking the corresponding top level tab. If we just mouse over to the Home tab without clicking, it will show the submenu items under the Home. Now we can click on the Reports menu item to get the page without first clicking Home. This saves me one mouse click and time to retrieve my task page, which is the first submenu item under Home. Now let us look at some of the other features available in many of the pages. First, the context-sensitive help. By clicking at the question mark at the right-hand side, you will get the context-sensitive help for the current page. But if you are interested in some of the other topics, just click on the Table of Contents link at the top of this help page and you will get the complete content of full online help system of Kovair. Next to the help icon, there is another icon looks like a star with a plus sign. Clicking this icon will allow the current page to add as a favorite. This means from anywhere in the system you can jump to this page bypassing the normal navigation through the menu system. Let us add this issue list page as a favorite. How do we actually jump to the page we just added as a favorite? To show that, let me first go to another page, say My Task page under Home. Now click on the yellow star on the right just below the top banner. It shows the page I have just added to my favorite. Clicking on that link brings me to the Saved Issues List page. Clicking the icon next to the My Favorite icon brings a list of items which have been visited, that is either viewed or edited recently. Over time, in Kovair, you can have thousands or even hundreds of thousands of issues. But to drill down to only few of the issues to work with, Kovair provides some powerful viewing, filtering, and searching tools. First, let's discuss about the views. The views defines what columns or fields you would like to see, how do you want to group or sort them. For example, if we select the view Group by Manufacturer Application, it first shows the list of manufacturers groups, and then expanding one of these items will show the list of applications under that. Now, expanding an application will show the actual issues which belongs to the particular manufacturer and application. Note the count of issues under each group to guide you. Now let us select a flat view like Issues Detail. We can sort this list by any column on the fly. First, let us retrieve some more items by selecting the total number of items to be displayed to 100. Now let us click on the column heading of Issue Type. That will list the issues in ascending order of the issue type. Clicking again, it will show in descending order. Now click on Issue Severity. This will reorder the list by issue severity in ascending order only. But say we wanted to order first by issue type and then by issue severity. Can Kovair do that? The way Kovair does it by toggling the switch between single column and multi-column sort mode. I'll set this switch to multi-column sort mode, and then if I first click on the column heading of issue type and then issue severity, the sorting will be nested within these two columns. You can add or remove any column from this view temporarily by right-clicking on the column header area. By selecting another field like age and moving it to the right position will show the values of that field for all the selected issues. However, this is shown temporarily. Next time when you use this view, this newly added column will not be shown. If you would like to add this column permanently, you need to edit this view. The filters define what are the rows you want to see. Kovair even allows you to define filters with runtime parameters. For example, let us select the view Group by Manufacturer Application. It shows all the manufacturer at the top level grouping. Now we select the filter by manufacturer, where the manufacturer can be selected at the runtime. Let us select Motorola and Samsung. On clicking on Go, we find it has retrieved only the Motorola and Samsung issues. Next, we'll show the full text search. By selecting the text VZ Navigator, we get the issues with that text in title or description. By clicking the text search link gives the quick help on how to do text search. The ID search allows you not only to search by multiple IDs, it also gives you some flexible searching criteria like last 5 to list the last 5 issues which have been added. Here also clicking on the ID search link will give you the help on ID search. To create a new view, click on the Create New View icon next to the View drop-down. Now we'll create a new view which will list issues grouped by manufacturer and ordered by age in descending order. For now, we will create only normal view, not a document view, which does not allow grouping and shows the description of the items in the list. The tooltip allows some additional information to be shown for each individual issue on the mouse over in tooltip style. See here that the list is grouped by manufacturer and in descending order of the age. Moreover, note down the tooltip with the selected fields as defined in the view. An existing view can be edited similarly. We can create a new filter by clicking on the Create New Filter icon next to the filter drop-down box. We'll create a new filter with a fixed parameter for issue status equals to critical and issue type with a runtime parameter with default value of device issues. See here how the filter allows me to select the runtime parameter for issue type, and it gets the list of issues with fixed issue status equals critical and shown by Kovair's image type field. To create a new issue, Kovair gives two different methods. The first is to use the sub-menu item under issue called Create New. You can also quickly add a new issue from the issue list page and go back to the list page after creation. And this is by using the Create New Issue link at the right of the page just above the issue list. On clicking the Create New Issue link brings a custom form for creating a new issue. This form is created based on the PIF form shared by Verizon. Filling up the form is pretty straightforward, but let me show a couple of features here. For example, selecting the manufacturer will populate only with the model numbers which are relevant for the selected manufacturer. In the product complaint section, you can enter a rich text description. Even you can embed image in the description itself. In the additional information section, you can enter information as found in the PIF form. When you are done, you can click on Save and Kovair goes back to the list. If you want to create another issue, you can click on Save and New. And if you click on Save and Continue, the same item is saved and bring it in view mode. Note the additional sections shown in the view mode which were not there in the create mode. By clicking an issue title in the list brings that issue in view mode. Note the number of sections shown in this mode, which can be managed independently. You can link other issue using this related issue section. Use the same views and filters and search tools to see the list of issues, select them, and link them. You can attach files, URLs from the attachment section. You can add new comments, reply to other people's comments in the comment section. From the list page, clicking on the action menu icon gives you all the different actions you can do on a particular issue. One of them is edit, and the other one is edit in new version. By clicking on edit will allow you to edit the particular issue. By clicking edit in new version will create a new version of the same issue and save the previous version of the issue. In the new version of the fields which are configured to be tracked under versioning, in this case description will be shown. Editing an issue with respect to different fields is very similar to creating a new issue. You can view the issue reports from the Reports submenu under Issues. There are many reports available in graphical and textual format. All reports are generated on real time, so it may take a few seconds before the report is shown. For graphical reports, you can change the graph type on the fly. In addition, by clicking on an element of the graph in a pop-up window, the list of issues which make that particular element is shown. The dashboards are available under the Home tab. Kovair supports multiple dashboards for each user. For this evaluation, dashboards for issues, requirements, and tests are created. The selected reports can be added to a dashboard as gadgets.